At the border town of Sidor, Yuri Briol, the third prince of Briol, faced a caged orc, its guttural roars echoing. Sir Haim the Margrave warned, "Your Highness, this is an orc. It will attempt to kill you if you show even a slight opening." A young soldier, Simon Peshu, struggled against the beast, crying out as it seized him. "Your Highness, we must save him," a knight shouted. Haim remained calm. "Rest assured, we've severed most of its tendons, so he won't die. Though, he will get hurt." The orc growled, "Agakta, gakta!" and held Simon hostage. Yuri's eyes narrowed. "Is that thing taking him hostage? I'll call for a translator. Translate." A half-orc named Corey stepped forward, trembling. "Yes, so, if you don't drop your weapons now, it says it'll start breaking the knight's bones one by one." Simon screamed, "Ah!" Yuri turned to Hernando, the Grand Wizard. "Hernando, you're up." With a nod, Hernando acted swiftly, neutralizing the orc. "Akak!" It roared as it fell. "Good work," Yuri said, then turned to Haim. "Sir Jaime, this is no ordinary orc, is it?" Jaime confirmed. "No, it is small in size, but it is very experienced. When we captured it, it was consuming a knight all on his own. It is an orc that has killed many people." A knight raged. "That bastard! I don't care if it's a prisoner. I'll kill it myself." Yuri intervened. "Calm down. I'm not trying to stop you, but look behind him. They're all looking for an opening. That orc isn't special. The ones we'll encounter at the plains will be even worse than these. Focus. This is training. Learn the methods for killing an orc." The orc collapsed with a final "Kwa!" and Simon gasped, "Whack!" Jaime praised. "Well done. Does it not feel good? It's to be expected, since this was only a test against those who couldn't even fight back. However, this experience will increase your rate of survival on the battlefield." Yuri nodded. "Be thankful to Sir Jaime. You might think this doesn't abide by the code of chivalry, but these things don't deserve your chivalry." Jaime led them further. "Please come this way. I have one more thing to show you. The ones here are honestly nothing more than replicas. In the orc camps, even more horrendous actions are being committed." They reached a grim sight, half-orcs, the tragic results of orc brutality. "This is—" Yuri exclaimed. Jaime explained. "They're half-orcs. Orcs capture humans and use them as toys, and these are the byproducts of their playtime." Yuri's gaze hardened. "I see. There are more than I expected." A soldier whispered. He's calm, as if he's familiar with this entire mess. Yuri's thoughts turned inward. Everyone has a mortal enemy. For me, it's the Empire, and for Sir Jaime, it seems it is the orcs. I heard that he recovered his son's body from an orc village. It seems that sight hasn't left his eyes yet. Corey approached nervously. My lord, I have something I must say." Haim stopped him, recognizing Corey as the half-orc from the basement. "He's the one I saw yesterday. His name is Corey. Being able to speak the orc language is a valuable skill." He turned to Yuri. "Your Highness, please take this guy with you." Yuri nodded. I know what you're worried about, so don't worry about it." Corey hesitated. "Pardon?" "Sure, I'll give you this now, so I hope you can work well in the future." Yuri accepted Corey, then asked, "Sir Raymond, is it the border after this point?" Raymond replied, "Yes. There will be quite a few monster hordes, but you won't need to worry about an ambush." Yuri cut in. "No, you got it wrong. The monster hordes are a threat to the border, just like the orcs. We must exterminate them." Yuri assigned Corey to Hernando, knowing his half-orc nature could cause a stir. "Since I assigned him to Hernando as a follower, he should be able to deal with it," Yuri thought. Hernando chuckled. "Ha! This will be troublesome." Yuri called out, "Gerald?" The knight snapped to attention. "Yes," Yuri ordered. "You will now be on scouting duty. I'll point to a location, and you go check it out." Gerald hesitated. "Scouting, sir? But isn't this where the monster hordes are?" Yuri pressed. "They'll run if the unit approaches them, but are you thinking of going out of your way to fight them?" "We'll have to chase them down anyway," Yuri continued. "They're hindrances to the merchants active around the border." "Why?" "I hope it isn't because you're not confident. For a man of your caliber." Gerald bristled. "I can't use the other soldiers because they're all nervous, and I'm a young and lacking princeling." Yuri smirked. "You're a genius with the sword, but if you can't even apprehend criminals—" Gerald bolted upright. "I'll return soon," he declared, charging off. Yuri nodded. "Yeah, that's what I thought. Good to see him motivated." Raymond observed. "You treat him quite well." Yuri shrugged. "Is that what it looked like? I just like taking him around. Raymond asked. Sir Raymond, could I ask a boring question? Why do you fight? Raymond replied, it's for the safety of Brielle. Yuri nodded. Well, that's not a bad answer. Maintain the unit's pace. I'll go and visit Gerald. At the bandits' den, Gerald reported, Your Highness, we've found them. That's the bandits' den. Yuri praised. Good work, Gerald. He interrogated a captured bandit. So this guy's on patrol duty by himself? Not even with a partner. Are you saying your leader sent you out alone? The bandit stammered. That's right. I'm just a lackey, so I don't have much information. Yuri noticed an artifact. What's this? Is it yours? The bandit denied. No, our leader told us to put them on when going on patrol. Yuri pressed. It looks like an artifact to me. What spell was cast on it? The bandit squealed. I don't know anything. Really? Yuri said. Then I guess it can't be helped. I'll have to capture the leader and ask them myself. He ordered his forces. We have stationed our forces on their escape path as you ordered. We have also sent a few scouts to analyze their fighting strength. Yuri grinned. All right, then if I cause chaos, you can deal with the rest, right? Let's get going. You won't have any left to fight if you're late. Giddy up! Ignoring Raymond's protests, Your Highness, please wait it's dangerous to go alone. Yuri charged into the bandits' den. Hello, my bandit friends, he shouted, sowing chaos. His forces followed, subduing the bandits with no casualties. They were cleaned up, Raymond reported. Yuri ordered. All right, then let's take their meat and prepare our dinner. Tonight, we have field skewers. As they camped, Raymond noted, By the way, Your Highness, our next destination is Gid. Before arriving at Balshad, where the Allied forces are supposed to gather, we may end up encountering the army of another nation at Gid as our paths do converge. Yuri asked, Really? Which nation? Raymond answered, The Holy Kingdom. Yuri mused, The nation that uses holy arts. All right. Well, if we get friendly with them, they'll heal our guys later. Raymond cautioned, That isn't for certain. I heard the commander of the Allied forces this time is the Princess of the Holy Kingdom. However, there's a rumor that because she is losing in the battle of succession, she's desperate to produce results to solidify her standing. So no one knows what she'll do during this battle. At Gid, a stopover for the Allied forces heading to Balshad, Yuri considered the Holy Kingdom's princess. A princess of the Holy Kingdom. Should I dig in deeper? He decided. No, there's no need to do that. I can just go see her myself. Gid's strict laws require discipline. You're done for if you cause any trouble, Raymond warned. You'll be judged by Gid's law if you are found guilty in Gid. Yuri ordered, Sir Raymond, make sure our men are well-mannered before you let them in, including the knights. They stopped outside the city to prepare. Yuri met Gid's lord, who welcomed him warmly. It's an honor to meet a prince of Brielle. Brielle shows great gratitude for your assistance. Yuri responded, Thank you for your welcome. The lord reminisced. When the king of Brielle was young, he made a name for himself by fighting against the orcs. The orcs must be afraid since you are here this time. Yuri laughed. I'll try my best. The lord announced, A princess from the Holy Kingdom has arrived. Would you like to meet her with me? Yuri agreed. Sure. They met Sivila our saint, the second princess of the Holy Kingdom. Welcome. I am the second princess of the Holy Kingdom. Call me Sivila our saint, she declared. A knight mistook Yuri for a servant. Are you the Lord's servant? I have a matter to discuss with him, so please give us some space. The Lord tried to clarify. Ah, princess, he is, but Sivila's knight interrupted. Silence! The princess is speaking, and you dare to stay seated? Show respect. Yuri calmly clarified. Oh, I'm the third prince of Brielle. I'm also in charge of the Brielle force. The knight apologized profusely. Prince, it's all my fault. I should have dressed fancy like the other knights. I dressed like a homeless man in the street. Forgive us. Yuri sighed. Do I really look cheap in this? I'm sorry about that. Should we say hi to each other again? I'm Yuri, the third prince of Brielle. Sivila laughed. Haha, not at all. Nice to meet you. Yuri asked. I'm 20. How old are you, Lady Sivila? She replied. I'm 18. 2 years is nothing, so we are friends. I'll stop being formal then. Nice to meet you too, Yuri. Yuri smiled. This is amazing. It's always good to create some bonds before fighting orcs. Are you okay with that too, Sivila? She nodded. I mean, yeah. Yuri asked, I couldn't see other troops on the way here, Sivila. Did you come here with your knights first? She confirmed, yes, the troops will arrive tomorrow. The Holy Kingdom has strict military rules. Yuri probed, do you think something could go wrong in the meantime? Sevilla clarified, oh, I meant externally, not internally. Orcs sometimes appear from outside the border. They are also good at ambushing despite their size. Yuri agreed. True. They are wicked, unlike the size of their body. But I think you should remember that. Later, Yuri examined a necklace he'd bought. I'm pretty sure he said this can lure the orcs. To be more specific, he said that if the orcs sense that necklace, they would go berserk and charge at you. Raymond remarked, sounds like a war drug. Yuri shrugged. Flimsy, I know. I don't think it'll be effective. Noticing gambling in a nearby bar, Yuri declared, a Bryle soldier participating in gambling? I can't let this pass. We can't be a proper force if we have such shameful acts being committed. He confronted the soldiers, but Vice Captain Fennec of the Holy Kingdom mocked him. I heard the story, that the Prince of Bryle can't be trusted. How can he lead other men? I guess it's an old saying to call Bryle the nation of knighthood. Sivilla rebuked Fennec. Talking behind their backs is not right, Fennec. He persisted. He was dressed like a mercenary, and his behavior was even worse, I heard. By the time this orc thing is all over, I think Bryle might have one less prince than before. Sivilla ordered. That's it, stop speaking. Fennec's taunts continued at the bar. Hey, what's your name? He demanded of a Bryle soldier gambling. Yuri stepped in. Third Prince? Such an act will only cause trouble for you and the knights. It seems like you still don't know it, but you should have given them a sword instead of cards. Fennec sneered. Ha! Well, I don't even know if you've wielded a sword properly before either. Yuri retorted. Does the Holy Kingdom's army not have any hierarchy? Sir, I asked for your name. Fennec faltered. That's Sevilla intervened. What are you doing? Fennec apologized. My apologies. Sevilla added. I'm sorry, Pa. I'll apologize in his place. Yuri waved it off. No, there's no need for you to do that. It's hard to control all of our men. He smirked. Then I'll pay this debt next time. Sevilla nodded. Yeah, next time. Yuri reflected. She's losing in terms of power, so she's sensitive about achievements. So this is what Raymond meant. Well, there's no way I'll do better than her anyway. As the soldiers resumed their game, a messenger burst in. Your Highness, Sir Fennec, the main troops got ambushed by the orcs. Sevilla prepared to leave. Your Highness, are you leaving right away? A lord asked. With all due respect, what about asking for help from the Bryle army? Fennec protested. What are you saying? The matters of the Holy Kingdom will be solved by the Holy Kingdom. Lord, are you saying we will lose to mere orcs? Sevilla reassured. That's all right, Lord. I understand your worries, but we can finish this with no problem. Thank you for your concern. The Lord, unconvinced, sent a message to Yuri. Go to the Bryle army's barracks right away and find the third prince. Hurry, there's no time. The message reached Yuri. The main troops of the Holy Kingdom got ambushed by the orcs, he read. As the Federation army, the Lord asks us to help subjugate the orcs nearby for a favor. But he's asking for Gid, not the Holy Kingdom? Yuri deduced. He must have acted stubbornly. He ordered, Sir Raymond, prepare for battle right away. What was your name again? The soldier replied, It's Roy, Your Highness. Yuri instructed, Right, Roy, go to the bar next to the Talisman Market and call the Bryle soldiers. If you say that I'm only accepting the first 10 who arrive first, they'll all come running. As they marched, Yuri teased his men. I don't think you guys are sober enough. They protested, No, we are. Gerald, looking pale, insisted, I'm all right. Laurent, a knight, praised Yuri. I'm once again astonished by you, Your Highness. Not only did you forgive the holy knights that insulted you, but you also lend a hand to help them in this situation. I learned that there's no need to pettily return the same thing to them. I admire you for that. Yuri laughed. It's not like that. Was Laurent always someone like this? I'm very thankful for your loyalty. He reflected. He's completely different from my past life, so I feel weird. But well, I also changed from the past. As they approached the battlefield, Laurent shouted, Your Highness! Look ahead! They're the Holy Kingdom's holy knights! Yuri addressed his troops. Everyone, listen up. It's our first battle against the orcs. From now on, I will be the one entering first and going out last in every battle. Do not get hurt. With that, Yuri Bryle, the third prince of Brio charged into the fray, determined to alter the fate of his kingdom and its allies.